On your mark, ready, set, let's go. Dance floor pro, I know, you know, I go psycho when my new joint hit. Just can't sit, gotta get jiggy with it. Ooh, that's it, now honey, honey, come ride. DKNY, all up in my eyes.
What's good? The Bard is here with another weekly episodes. You know, I'm gonna show you guys how to use a razor. Alright, now the thing about a razor is that it's really thin and it's pretty sharp. The first thing you want to do when using a razor is you always want to use some kind of lubricant, whether it be cream, whether it be lotion, whether it be water. Alright? And the last thing you want to do after using this, you always want to put alcohol on the spot to prevent irritation. Now, one thing that you don't want to do, you do not want to go over and over and over on the same spot 10 times with a razor blade. You're going to end up cutting yourself. Now, when using a razor blade, right, you want to bend your razor to the... Alright, when using the razor blade, what you want to do, right, if this is the surface you wanted to take the hair off of, you want to bend it to about a 30-degree angle. Almost straight, but not straight. So you want to bend it in that way, and when you reach your point, you always want to start off at the point where you want the line to begin. Never start off anywhere else. Always start off at a point where you want the line to begin. Then, once you find that point, you slightly go down. Now, what I usually do is I start off at 30, and then I end up at almost flat, and I take off the hair. So you want to start at a 30, you want to pull the blade back, and then you want to come down. Now, that's just a simple tip on how to use a razor blade. That's the first tip. Now you try that out. Do not try anything else, please. I don't want to hear somebody getting cut or anything like that. Now, what you want to do for the side is you want to curve your blade like so. And I've done a tutorial on this already, but I'm going to do it again since everybody's asking. Curve it like so. So you just curve it like so. Curve it. And what I usually do is I always start by the point where I want to start at. I place the blade on my skin straight, so it's not no slants or anything, straight, and I come forward. Now, what I do when I place it on straight, could you see? When I place it on straight, I always bend back a little bit and then come forward. Place it back straight, bend back, and come forward. Place it back straight, bend back, and then come forward. Bend back and then come forward. After a while, you get the bend back without coming forward. So you don't have to, you just bend back, bend the clipper back, the razor back, and you just come forward. You don't have to start. It's just the people that are new to it would usually start at a high 90-degree angle, bend back to about 45, and then pull hair gently. Thank you. Peace. Barda said so. Now, as we go on with the weekly sessions, I just came up with this cool tutorial. It's not really a tutorial, it's just a tip. Now, when doing the curve around your ear, right, with the razor or the blade, when you're new to this and you're just learning how to cut your hair, most of the time you do not want to do around your ears, because you tend to do all your ear all the way up here, and it looks really horrible. Trust me, I've done it a lot of times, and that's just a tip. Don't do it. What you want to do though is you want to start off at the same curve that I was telling you about, and if you're new to this, just start off at 90 and end up at like 60-45. And then once you end up at 60-45 without pressing it hard on your skin, you just pull down. pull down gently, and you don't have to pull down hard, you just pull down gently, and as you're going back, you just do the same thing. Now, okay, what you're gonna realize is that when you're using the razor, it has a certain sound to it. And when it has like a really scratching sound to it, that means that you're not tilting the razor enough. If you're not tilting the razor enough, it's going to irritate the skin and it's not going to take off as much hair as it's supposed to. So if you're hearing like you're grinding against it, then you're not supposed to hear that. You're supposed to hear a smooth kind of movement. So therefore, you would have to bend the razor back a little more. All right, peace. The barber said so. This message has been approved by the barber. This is another daily tip. Subscribe to my page.